Peace and blessings. It's your brother Kepra Pata, also known as Ifa Lobo, and Ancient Wisdom Keeper, Uncle Seneb, Alafia. And to my fellow Awos, Babalao Zianifa, Aburu Buye, Abu Shishe. May your prayers and sacrifices be accepted. We give thanks and praise to the divine. We give thanks and praise to the ancestors. We give thanks and praise to all the Orishas. Today we're going to talk about Olodumare, the Yoruba concept of divinity. So, let's get into it. Olodumare is the Yoruba name for the Supreme Being. There are no shrines to Olodumare. It was from Olodumare that Obatala received orders to create human beings from clay figures, in which Olodumare gave the breath of life to. To the Yoruba, Olodumare cannot be limited to any particular explanation, but can be known through the Orishas, the divine ancestral forces of nature. Olodumare is omnipresent, all-pervading, and in all places at all times. Olodumare is omnipotent, all-powerful. Olodumare is omniscient, all-knowing. One of the ways in which I first learned about Olodumare was back in the day, where I learned that he was, and he and she, because Olodumare is beyond gender, is Olodumare, the owner of the womb of the rainbow. The Odu, right, are the universal principles that maintain all existence, but they're also the scriptures of creation or manifestation. Osamari is the rainbow serpent. The rainbow represents the variety and the spectrum of creation itself. The visible light spectrum consists of 7 colors that are visible to the human eye. Color is the measure and expression of the light frequency that makes up the electromagnetic spectrum. Matter is condensed light. So if you're familiar with Einstein's theory of relativity, where he talks about energy equals mass constant squared, that suggests that light can be converted into matter and matter converted into light. The serpent, in many cultures, is a symbol of not only wisdom, but also renewal. So Olodumare is the owner of all that exists. Olodumare also represents one that is so enormous that one cannot fathom or ascertain where it is. There's Olodu Omo Are. This points to the omnipresent nature of Olodumare, the divine which cannot be limited to a location nor be contained. The breath, Imi, of Olodumare dwells within creation and is expressed through human beings, Eniyan. Eniyan means chosen ones. Olodumare is exalted over the creation, residing in the spiritual plane, and yet dwells within its creation. Another name for Olodumare is Olorun, the owner of heaven. And it's also understood that Olodumare gives all human beings the breath of life. The breath of life is Imi. Imi is the daughter of Olodumare. Olodumare is the owner of the universe, and this is similar to the Kemetic concept of Nebuchadnezzar, that is, the Lord of the limit. Nebuchadnezzar created a multitude of forms that dwelt in plant animals, including human beings. Olodumare seems separate from creation, however, Olodumare dwells within creation as well. So according to the Yoruba, all that exists is created by Olodumare, and all Ashe emanates from Olodumare. Olodumare is also the owner of the breath, the owner of the spirit. He's Elemi. There was a time when heaven was so close to earth that it could be touched, according to Yoruba tradition. But humans used the sky to wipe their hands with it. And because the sky is the abode of Olodumare, he decided to depart from the earth after feeling disrespect. Okay? So, Olodumare decided that she was going to remain in heaven. And Olodumare rules from that distance. Now, this has caused some confusion with the belief that Olodumare cannot be accessed and is not interested in human affairs. However, we can actually pray directly to Olodumare. The Orishas are the representatives of Olodumare. Olodumare assigns each individual a different destiny. So Olodumare is the creator of the Orishas, who are each given special functions that maintain each and every one of us. the environment, and the universe. So there are certain names that Olodumare have that you may come across when you get into the study of the Yoruba way, the Yoruba path. And that is Alagbara, the all-powerful one, Alabosudaye, the extensive protector of the earth, Ileda, the creator, Odairi, the invisible king, Oyigi Yegi Ota Aiku, which is actually the immovable stone that does not die. Pardon me. So these are just some of the attributes of Olodumare, and we're going to talk more about Olodumare and the various aspects of creation as time goes on. Until then, may you have a blessed day. Odabo.